Hi everyone, it's Saturday. Welcome to a new vlog. Um, Today I did a little bit of running around. I'm supposed to finally get my mailbox keys tomorrow. Finally, after all this chaos. I started and finished Game of Stars by Sayantani Dasgupta. My library copy's been taking forever to show up, like 2 something weeks or something. So I just listened to the audiobook on script. And that's what I did. I was gonna start reading Let's Call It a Doomsday a little bit, and then I got distracted because I'm trying to. So Netflix Canada for like ever, we had like seasons like 10, 12, and 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know who sucked at this, but they finally like uploaded like a little while ago all the backlog seasons. So I'm trying to catch up, and I just figured that's what I was gonna do today. So I made the mistake of being like, oh, I'll just watch one episode and then I'll pick up Let's Call It a Doomsday, and like that just doesn't happen with RuPaul's Drag Race. So I just watched a bunch of RuPaul's Drag Race today. It's over. It's by my purse. I'm too lazy to get up. I also ordered in a copy of The Call. I can't remember who it's by. Tomorrow when I vlog, I'll show the book. But I picked that up from the library. It's on my TBR for June. And then other than that, just hanging out with the puppies. The puppies being real cute. Me. Me. And just binging RuPaul. And that is the day that I needed after this week. It was depressing this week, a lot of things in the world. So, yeah, that was it. And I'm gonna be dyeing my hair tomorrow or Monday. I'm not totally sure when. I'm just like doing like lots of conditioning. And I finally brushed my hair after all the bleaching I did. So that's just what I've been doing. It's like hanging out with the dogs, RuPaul's Drag Race, deep conditioning, judging myself for having such bad makeup skills in comparison. So that's been my day, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Y'all, it is Sunday, May, what's the 19th? It's iconic for a variety of reasons. Not that I've watched the show in seasons, but like it's the last episode of Game of Thrones. But like from the sound of it, everyone's thankful it's the last episode of the Game of Thrones. What are you doing? But anyways, on this iconic of days, after like a year and a half, I finished this like 1,100 page anthology. I finished it. So I've read the Sherlock Holmes stories now. Like, yeah. I just that's just a weird random cool thing. So that's what I read today, and then I was also this is the book I was talking about yesterday, The Call by Pagar O'Guilan. That's an Irish name if I've never ever heard one. My friend Melanie, a bunch of the people in the TBR, not a bunch of people, the mods in the TBR Beyond group, a bunch of us were like, oh, like everyone pick a month and all, and that month I'll let you pick 2 of my books in my TBR. I didn't do that because I already have enough books to read, and I know a bunch of them would make me read contemporaries, which Say You'll Remember Me taught us a lot of lessons about that. But my friend Melanie nonetheless was like, you're gonna read this! So she gave me a bunch of books, and one of them was The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding. She finally made me read it, so I was like, alright, that one was really good. So I'll give her, and Every Heart Was a Doorway is another one, and I didn't mind that one. So now I have The Call. So hopefully I can read that next month in June. I'm curious about it, concerned. It looks like a horror. I don't quite... If it's like The Ring situation, I don't know how well I'm going to survive that. Because, like, I don't do fright. I can deal with, like, gore, but, like, the jumping out of places, I can't do that stuff. Like, no. So, we'll see. But that's what I did today, so I read that. I'm going to read at least another 50 pages, I think, tonight of Let's Call It a Doomsday before I go to bed. And then tomorrow I'm going to do my adulty stuff. I finally got my mailbox keys today, though, so I'm really excited. My mailbox is unfrozen. And, yeah, that's been my day, and I'm going to chill out and eat and read and watch some RuPaul's Drag Race. Hi people, it's Monday. I had the day off today for Victoria Day weekend, which was really nice. I started and finished Wondersmith, The Calling of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend today. I love that book so much. And then I got a little bit more reading done on Let's Call It a Doomsday, so I got to page 165. Oops. Hold on. I can open it. Yes, 165. So I got another like 60-ish pages in on that. So hopefully I can get past the 200 page mark point tomorrow. I was going to read more, but I got distracted by a bunch of different things today and I had to do my video. And then it's wildfire season in Alberta. So I've been trying to keep an eye on that. We don't have anything like near us technically, but a town a couple hours north of us was declared a state of emergency and evacuated because they have 4 fires around them. So just watching the news constantly has been distracting. And then the dogs have just been like very like wanting to play and just, adulty kind of home stuff today. So lots of laundry and all that stuff. So I got all that done. But tomorrow I have to drive for work about 2.5 hours each way somewhere. So I'm thinking, because I do have the audiobook, I'm going to start The King of Atolia and maybe I can finish it actually. I'm curious about this one because the first one I had reread and the second one I had a feeling I knew the plot, and then the third one after I read book 2 was like, oh, that's why it's called this. So I'm really excited about this one, and yeah, that's the game plan. And then hopefully I can read a bit more of Let's Call It a Doomsday, and I hopefully somehow this week frantically cram in Descendant of the Crane somewhere. I don't know when or how, but I will try and do it. I want to I remember pretty vividly the beginning, but I feel like the last like half or so, I don't not remember it, but I really, really loved it. So I was like, maybe I'll just even reread the like second half of the book. I don't know. We'll see. But we're doing a group read kind of discussion in the TBR and Beyond group, so I want to kind of refresh my brain because a lot happens there. And yeah, that's what happened this week, and I didn't do anything this long weekend really like exaggerated or big or whatever. I did my Calgary trip a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to Edmonton this week, so I wanted to make sure everything was sort of organized because it's only like a 1-night trip, 2-day thing, but like I hate coming back and then having like just a chaos place. So I wanted to get all that done so I can just chill out hopefully after doing all the driving. And Friday's going to be an especially long day. The vlog will definitely be like going up on Friday because Friday I have meetings from 9 to 3, and then I'm going to grab Bite and start driving the 5.5-6 hours drive home from there. So I'm just hoping to get back before midnight. That's the goal, and then have the weekend to kind of recoup. So it'll go up on Friday. It'll be late, maybe even technically Saturday morning, but it will go up, and I'm excited. Yeah, so I just really want to see Aladdin. So yeah, that's been my week. I will see you guys later. Hey people, it is Tuesday. I listened to the audiobook of The King of Atolia today, and I finished it, and I actually like this one more than the first 2 somehow. I'm really surprised. I really liked it. And then I just pushed in another like 60 pages in on Let's Call It a Doomsday. I'm just putting the bookmark in on chapter 16, which is page 216. So I read like 650 something pages. I can't remember where I started, but yeah, so I'm a little over the halfway mark. I think I can finish that by the end of this week. I drove so much today, like 5.5 hours or something like that. It was a long day. So my eyes are done. And then I have to find out today too that do it all again tomorrow, basically. So it's going to be a long day. And then I'm driving on Thursday to Edmonton and then back from Edmonton on Friday. So it's a lot of driving. But I finished Let's Call It a Doomsday, and I'm not sure what audiobook I want to start working on next. I was going to do Breadcrumbs by Anna Ursu because there's an audiobook and it's a fairy tale retelling, so I really want to listen to that one on audiobook. And I was going to use it. They have it on Scribd, but Scribd locked me out after like 4 books, which is confusing, sort of annoying because like they literally are like, oh, we have an unlimited use of audiobooks just for this monthly subscription. Yeah, it's not unlimited by any sense of the definition of that word. It's like 4 to 6 books max. And then like all it says in the terms and conditions is like, we may at some point restrict your usage, but like doesn't tell you like, oh, hey, this is the last book you'll have this month. They just flat out cut you off, which is annoying. Just say, hey, this is the fee. We'll give you like 4 to 6 books a month, depending on if they're new releases. That makes sense. I'm just angry that they lie, basically, as their platform. But yeah, so I'll have to figure out exactly what I want to start an audiobook tomorrow. Maybe I'll start Once in Future. Maybe I could. Oh yeah, I could do that. Okay, we'll do Once in Future now. I forgot that I had that. I just started thinking of, what I have left from library borrows, but Watson's sorry. But all of I don't have anything on Libby, and I think Cloud Library I have Once in Future left. So that's what I'll try, as long as it hasn't returned itself and expired. But that is the game plan, and I will see you all tomorrow. Hi people, it's Wednesday. I'm going to bed early because I have to get up a little bit earlier to start driving to Edmonton because I have to drive north to pick someone up before going south to Edmonton. But today I started working on Once in Future, and I'm putting the bookmark in on page 132, which is the start of Goods and Bads chapter. I'm hoping I can finish that by Friday. Depends on I'm driving tomorrow with someone, if they're okay with me listening to an audiobook in the car. And then I am working more on Let's Call It a Doomsday. I read another 50-ish pages. I'm just putting the bookmark in on chapter 19, which is page 256. So I have 120-ish pages left. And I think I can do that tomorrow after I get to the hotel before my movie and dinner. I'm hoping to check in around 3 or so. And I purchased my tickets for Aladdin today. I'm so excited to go see that in a real theater. And hopefully while I'm down there, I'm hoping to get to a bookstore. I'm letting myself buy one book, Missing Presumed Dead by Emma Bergquist. I really want that book. They don't have it at the store up here. And she's the author who wrote Devils Unto Dust, which I read last summer, I think, which is a zombie dystopian historical fiction, and I really liked it. So I'm going to give this one. The cover is really cool. It's supposed to be a mystery, and my friend Melanie read it, and she really liked it, actually. So it gives me high hopes, and the first book was good, so hopefully the second one will be good too. And then lastly today, I didn't have anything come in the mail, but we had Swati Turdala come in the TBR and Beyond group and do a live chat. She wrote The Tiger at Midnight, which I read last week, or the week before, which I love. That book is so good. The cat and mouse sexual tension is just so legit. And she's really, really sweet. And I'm really excited for book 2. So excited. So it was really nice to get to chat with her, and I think I hogged the chat. I just kept asking so many questions. But yeah, so that was my day, working on these two. Oops, make sure the spines are showing when I show them. Working on these 2 books, and then I caught up on my I don't know where I put it. My TBR and Beyond group challenge for the year. I've read a bunch of prompts, but I think we had 30 in total or something like that, and I only have 8 left. One of them being Let's Call It a Doomsday, and one being Lady Chatterley's Lover, which I'm going to be reading in July. I think I have it on my TBR for. And one of them is also, I have it kind of slotted in that I'm going to read The Book Thief. I didn't actually read The Book Thief last year. That's the first time in a long time I haven't read The Book Thief, I think, in a year. So I'm going to reread that. And I don't know, the last few I'll have to figure something else out. But yeah, that was today. And I think that's it. I will see you guys Thursday, tomorrow, probably in Edmonton. Maybe I'll be with you in a bookstore or when I go shopping. I don't know. We'll see. But that's the game plan, and I will see you all later. Hi, everyone. It's Thursday eve, or no, technically Friday morning, but we'll say Thursday evening. I just finished Let's Call It a Doomsday by Katie Henry, the arc of it, and I'm down. I worked a lot on Once in Future. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. I have an hour left on the audiobook, so I'm going to finish that tomorrow. I went to Indigo, and I went to pick up Missing Presumed Dead, and that was good. I found the book. And then I didn't leave the bookstore, in all honesty, fast enough, and then I picked up Time Castaways, the Mona Lisa key. It's a middle grade with time travel, and so my thing is the cover looks like Tang Tang, and plus it's It's got like time traveling to France, and it's a middle grade. It just sounded really, really cute. If you don't know what Tintin is, it's like it was like that and Caillou in Canada are like French children's like cartoons growing up. My mom is French, so we always listened and read Tintin. And please don't ever call it Tintin if you see it, because that's just wrong and offensive. I also picked up, I kind of broke because none of my friends have reviewed it yet, but everyone I'm seeing keeps giving it good reviews. So I picked up Romanov by Nadine Brandes, plus like I'm a sucker for Russia, we've established that. And then I also picked up Winter House by Ben Gutterson. I had never heard of this one. If you can see, like the undercover is like cut out so that it's like in the windows. It's another middle grade, and like it's perfectly on the back. A lavish hotel, a family secret, and a book of puzzles, and a veil of magic. So I'm here. It's got illustrations in it, but like you can see, like I said, on the front. And then if we lift the jacket, it's like the inside of the house. And yeah, it's just really cool, and I feel like I'm just kind of running low on middle grades, and I have some at home, but I just haven't wanted to pick any of them up. I'm just keeping like, well, maybe I'll just reread Nevermore. So now I have a couple more, and they both sound really cool. It was just random new books I find, and I love doing that. So I failed at only buying one book, but there was that. And then I went to Aladdin. I like beyond impressed with that. Also, you're wrong if you think Will Smith is a bad genie. He was really good in it, like really good, and like I got like chills in the first scene, like, and the Will Smith sings Arabian Nights and like starts the whole thing. Oh my god, I got chills. Jasmine is like, whew, she's gorgeous, and she has an amazing fucking voice. And like the costume design of this movie, like I don't even want to know how many costumes they had, like, but just like it's so vibrant and freaking gorgeous, and I just love that, and the effects, and Will Smith was good genie, Jasmine was awesome. I'm not hot for Jafar anymore because he's a hardcore misogynist in the movie, so it's good to know that's where I draw the line. And yeah, so I'm going to quickly do a little bit of editing for the vlog, and then, I don't know, try and watch a video or two on YouTube to catch up before going to bed. It's like almost 1 o'clock though, and I have a meeting at 9 o'clock. So I will... Yeah, because tomorrow is just meeting and then driving like 5-ish hours back. Or no, the trip 6 or 7 hours back. So yeah, that's been my day. Go see Aladdin. Seriously, I went in like really skeptical and unsure. I'm really, really happy with how it went. And Jasmine has like a really cool, like catchy, like beautiful feminist anthem too. It's just, yeah. So yeah, that's been Thursday. Now we'll see you guys later. Hey everyone, it is Friday night. I just got back home. Hey cutie. And I finished, whoops. Yeah. I finished Once and Future earlier this morning before my meetings, and then had my 6 hours of meeting, and like a 7-hour drive home. But I'm home now, and gonna just shower and go to bed. It's like midnight, but nothing in the mail, and actually finished a decent amount of books this week. I'm really happy with that. And I've driven like 2,500 kilometers in the last like 4 days, so I need a couple days off, which is why I will do absolutely nothing this weekend. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday for the weekend. Woo! For the wrap up, and that is all she wrote. Oh, also, I haven't had time to make like a thumbnail for this week, and I don't have the energy or honestly like willingness to do that, so we're just going to deal with whatever default thumbnail gets popped up and populated, and speak never of it again after this week.